Hey guys, this is Jamie Lola Tallulah, and I am here for a Kill A Kit project, but I am doing it as a separate second video because it is an ultra composition notebook and I wanted to get everything in it in a separate video for later on. So I'm going to show you the things that I used and go through that quickly. I used a Steampunk Debutante graphic 45 paper. I used some paper from my other stash. I used these two punches. Can you see those? Those two punches. I just got this one. I used some bling. I used some Hercules glue and a Xyron glue that was triangular. I used that whole tube. For adhesives, I also used Poetspice by Aleene's. This stuff is awesome. It's not tacky when it dries. It's awesome. Okay. I've used a variety of washi / plastic tapes. I've used a ton of ink. Memento Luxe Rich Cocoa, Encore Ultimate Metallic. I've used a ton of distress inks. So we've got Green Bough, Cracked Pistachio. I want the other stuff that goes with this Cracked Pistachio. Antique Linen, Vintage Photo, Tea Dye, Walnut Stain. I used all three of those. I used some stamps. I used this Altenew stamp that I got as a bumper pack. And I also used the two Steampunk stamps that I got from Louisa Diaz in a D-stash. So this set here and this set here. So that was a ton of stuff from my stash. And so I made an altered composition notebook and I'm using this as my planner for July through January. So here is the cover. I know Kelly Charters, if you guys know her, she is going to be like, what? Because she knows I never cut my graphic 45. Anyway, so this background paper was a piece in my Kill A Kit. I had this butterfly washi. I only had a little bit, so I used up every last piece that I had in here. There's some bling added. You can see the front piece of the Steampunk Debutante. And here's a metal piece that I put down with some gems. And then there's that. Okay, there's that punch I love so much. Here's the back. This is a piece of graphic 45 from the same collection. And on the cover and the back, I just collage podged them with the collage podge. I don't use Mod Podge. I heard, heard too many people talk about how it doesn't dry right and whatever. Collage Podge dries wonderfully. Look, it's not sticky or anything. Wonderful, love it, and it helps stick down these metal pieces as well. So that's the outside. On the spine, you can see I have these fibers, and basically what I did for the fibers was I wrapped it around the center of the book and then tied it up here at the top, so it gives you fringe on the side. I love it. On the edge, you see my tabs. I cut those using this this punch. So you do not, even though I have the Stampin' Up! Whale punch, you don't need this. Okay, you can do all kinds of tabs with your regular punches. Okay, really pretty much all you need is a symmetrical punch or die cut. Alright, so when you go into the inside, here's the front cover. I did all the inking on the back and the stamping. Here's a piece of that graphic 45 paper. Here's one of the little cutouts. Here's some of the stickers, because stickers come with it. And then you can see that washi tape. And it has a Christmas feel because those are snowflakes, but it just blends in with the colors. Here's one of those stamped, two of those actually, and then just some of the stamps from that set that I showed you. Over here on the front cover, I just have some not corrugated but textured cardstock that I use. Here's another washi tape that I used up. I just had, it's actually a fabric tape, and I'd only had a little bit left, so I used it. There's another piece of graphic 45, and here's a card pocket, and then a tag in it. So then we have July, and I've said this before, but if you're new to my channel, I cannot do weekly. I have to see the whole month. So I don't have any week, I don't have a weekly sheet in here. I used the graphic 45 stickers. These are some of their alphas, some alphas here. These little pieces right here were so cute. They were actually between the round alphas. So I just started sticking them in the book. Another sticker from the collection, and it says Steampunk. You see that? Steampunk. More of that tape. And then just on to the next page. I left about 4 sheets in between that I just like swiped on ink, did some stamping on, some are still blank, so that each month has a couple pages of blank. And then the next month starts with a new tab. So here's August. And I just used, you can see where I used all the inks. I just scrumbled them all over the pages. There's some of those stamps, just moving forward. Here, right there. Okay, more scrumblies, a bunch of stamping here. There's the back of that tab. Here's September. Used the G45 alphas. Here's this. I did stamping. There's a piece of the paper in that. One of my last pieces of tape. Here's some of those steampunk stamps. And then the Altenew. I don't think that helps. I was trying to get more light. Same thing in between. Extra pages. More stamping. And obviously it'll be more detailed once the time moves along. And just as far as construction goes, I glued 4 sheets of paper together for this side and this side. So for the calendar, each calendar piece is 4 pages glued together. And then I created these sheets here on my printer. I just used my computer and created the actual month sheets because this isn't exactly 8.5 by 11. Some stamping. So none of the sheets that you get fit. So I just made my own on my computer. Just cut them down to size. Actually, I printed them the right size and then I cut the paper down. Some of that graphic 45 tape. So I love this. I stamped it upside down. But then I put the flower on it so it makes it look okay. And then you see all the green and tans and stuff from the Templates Distress ink. There's some more funky stamping. My last little piece. And you guys know, if you've been on my channel enough, I don't like winter, but I love Christmas. And so this is going to be the December month. So I just put a D there. And then when December rolls around, it'll get much more decorated. So I didn't even put the name of the month. Just inked it up with a couple stickers, Extraordinary and Magical. And they all come from the collection. There's some more stamping. And then December is my month, so I have extra pages in December for gift lists, card lists, you know, food lists, all that kind of stuff. Then the last month I put in here was January. So we've got January done. Name on it. I really like this section here. So I used one of the stickers and then a bunch of the cutouts and then some of the Altenew stamped roses. And then over here is the sting. And then the last page just has, I don't know, I just want a double piece there. Then the extra pages at the end. And then at the back, there is another card pocket. Did some Altenew stamping. I had this little piece of card, so I inked it and then made a little booklet. And then there's another stamp. Not a stamp, a tag. Just a plain tag to write on or whatever. That butterfly washi tape, my last piece of it. Oh my gosh. And then that cover. So that is my Steampunk Debutante Altered Composition Notebook Planner for my Kill A Kit. And as you can see, I killed a bunch of stuff. All right, thanks for watching. And I will leave a link up here or down in the description for my actual junk journal playlist, which this will go into, so that you can see the other ones that I have. And if you're interested in purchasing or ordering a junk journal, you can always let me know. All right, see you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.